Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie and this is Eve's Rising Tarot. And this is a general collective love reading. Timeless. So whenever you find it, if it resonates with you and brings you clarity and understanding and illumination of a path forward that feels right and in alignment with your intuition, then it is for you. If the reading resonates with you, and if I resonate with you as a reader, please consider subscribing, like, share, comment. I'd love to hear feedback on your experience and how the reading related to you. It's kind of confirmation and support that I am connecting with you, and yeah, it's just rewarding to hear back from you. So always use your intuition with my readings, with any tarot reading, with any sort of divination. It is your compass. It is what will guide you, what to take and what to leave. Please do that through the entirety of the reading. And if the reading doesn't fit, please don't force it. And click off of this one and maybe try back on the next reading. And let's get into it. Let's get a feel for where your person is at. At this moment, the one you're here for, the one that's on your mind, what is their overall energy in regards to you right now? I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? I am growing through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. Something may have happened between the two of you recently, or an epiphany or a great understanding has come into this person's awareness that is putting them through the ringer as far as feels. They are very much in their emotional state, emotional realm, feeling alone in what it is that they're going through and the emotions they're feeling right now as a result of you. Pride keeps them from coming forward and admitting this to you. Maybe there's a part of them that feels weak in admitting that they have emotions and that they're feeling them deeply. This person, I feel alone and in the dark, as if a fog or a blockage is in front of them in some way. Where is my light? It's very heavy, heavy energy. Okay, let's get a little bit more where they're at right now. You hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. So this roller coaster of emotions and feeling dark and in the darkness and alone right now is kind of revolving around what happened between the two of you. This could have been a case where they thought from their perspective they were being open and honest and vulnerable with you, but from your experience and what you feel and believe, it was there was no openness and no vulnerability. So you may have walked away from this person, and in some sense that could have triggered an abandonment wound or some sort of wound that has been surfaced. Everything that happened hurt me so much. This feels like this person is, they feel very deeply. They won't admit that. And they retreat to isolation and their own space when they are heavily in their emotions. They don't share or reach out to people. You hurt me. I need more time to heal. So this person doesn't feel ready to come forward yet or to share where they're at with you. But it feels like a convergence of this isolation because they are going through a roller coaster of emotions right now, heavy in the emotions. Something has happened to trigger this for them. Feeling confused. Wanting and craving more than anything to see a path forward and to understand what is the right choice for them to make, but not seeing a way forward. Where is my light? Okay. Let's see. What is your overall energy right now towards one another? What is the energy towards one another? General. Okay, your energy towards them. King of Wands. You've learned a great deal, and you are in a mindset where you are recognizing how much you've learned from this person in this situation. Very much so in your logical and inspired side. There's a little bit of you that is not very in tune with your emotional side. Very skeptical and analytical of what's happening right now. Inspired in some sense to move forward, but kind of holding back your emotional side of yourself. Only showing what it is that you're working on and moving towards and trying to create in your life, but not really sharing anything on the emotional side that you're feeling. And for your person, their energy towards you. Two of Pentacles. Keeping themselves occupied. Trying to distract themselves, possibly with work. Possibly with just hobbies and things that keep their mind busy and keep them in the body and out of the head. But the things they're choosing to focus on and use in this way are not sustainable. They're aware of this, but they're going to keep trying until they prove to not be sustainable. So, all right. What's the strongest crossing energy right now between you and this person? Or actually, let's do connecting. Strongest connecting. Where you are meeting and matching and aligned. Strongest connecting energy. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. You both see potential and depth and possibly soulmate material in one another. You each see the other person as somebody that you can't help but change and grow and evolve and be impacted by coming into their energy. And for your person, I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? Are you their light? You hurt me, meaning you hurt them. What happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. This person sees you as their true love, as the one they want to be with. They never let you know this. They hid behind a mask. They hid behind their passions and their pursuits and their intelligence. They didn't let you beyond or on the other side of the wall that hid and shielded their heart. They recognize this is the romance of a lifetime, and this could be the realization that has kicked them into this roller coaster of feelings. All of these feelings they've tried so hard to suppress, to ignore, to deny. Where is my light? When you left this person's experience, it plunged them into an experience that forced them to step into their heart space. And that heart may have opened like a river and a flood. And in this experience, the one person they want to reach out to is you. But their pride, their ego, their need to appear strong and in control won't allow them to tell you what's happening. But there's conflicting and, counter energy to one another. I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? Where are you? I'm going through so much right now. Where is my light? You hurt me. True love. Wow. What are you keeping from one another? What are each of you keeping hidden from the other? All right, for you, 3 of Wands. You're waiting for them to come to you. You're watching, you're hoping. You may be keeping your eyes and your gaze on your phone, hoping to receive a call or a text from them, anything. You feel deeply connected and strongly passionate about this person, but you are keeping yourself walled off and approaching this from purely logical, a logical way, possibly turning your back on the connection. This person sees, I'm getting that they see through you. I'm getting that they intuitively see through what you're doing. Because I have, this might even be something you don't recognize is happening. Do you see how the king is facing, right? His passion, his pursuit, his drive, what he's working towards in life is in his right hand, ready, and what he's doing outwardly in the world. But he is holding back where he stands in his stability and truth, right? So, but from this perspective, I see somebody looking out, waiting, feeling as if they are open. And why is this person not coming towards me? I'm ready, I'm open, right? But the energy they're putting off is very cold. It is very like an interview, not welcoming. And it is a subconscious, it's a frequency, it's their vibration is, you're not allowed into my space, into my heart. So they're confused as to why you're not coming. Yeah. Maybe feel into that. Is there any way that you're putting off an energy that is kind of repellent or critical or stern, or thinking emperor energy, very logical, it either makes sense or it doesn't kind of mentality. Yeah, let's see. Okay. For your person, what are they keeping hidden from you? So you're wanting this person to contact you, waiting for them to come to you. That's what you're keeping hidden. And what they're keeping from you. This confirms what I just said. Let's see, maybe, I think it's pretty covered, but I see this man coming forward, wanting to come towards you, but seeing you guarding yourself, protecting yourself in some way, that this is being perceived by this person who wants to come forward and offer something to you and reopen or open these lines of communication, but not wanting to, step into chaos and upheaval and the danger zone with how your energy is kind of putting off a vibe of approach me if you dare, or it's this wound in some sense that is putting up this defensive front. They see you also as a path to something higher. They see light in you. I see that. And this person feels that in order to come to you, they have to be able to offer you something material. Maybe to be a provider, or to give you something in some way, that they feel like they have to offer you something to come in. They can't just come in with their authentic, truthful, just naked self. So this energy that you're kind of putting off of, enter if you dare, which I confirmed right here. I was talking about with that. Like, if you look at his face, and he is not a man, it is energy. Look at this person's face. This can be the face of a man or a woman. Skeptical, distrustful. I'll burn you if you hurt me. But feeling internally that they're open and receptive, and you open and receptive and willing to allow them to come in. Okay, let's see here. What is the strongest crossing energy? The disconnect. Strongest crossing energy. Okay. The victim. Why is this happening to me? Why do things like this always happen in relationships? A victim mentality on both sides in some way. Feeling not in your power, not powerful, right? Life happens to me and I react. I'm not in control of what happens. So I'm just going to be ready to go through whatever happens, whatever roller coaster life throws me into, because I don't have any power. I am powerless. The victim mentality. Let's see. I want to get a little bit more on that. Spirit, please give me a clarifier for the collective and for their person on this crossing love energy. Victim. Well, I know your person, certainly you hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. And I feel like you being very defensive with that fire, right? Ready to lash out and blow the place up if anything goes wrong or if you get triggered in some way. Okay, 3, 2. I want to take these here. Interesting. Okay, so your person is, I feel alone and in the dark. And the clarifier for this victim, I am alone. I am one with all that is enlightened. I am the power, right? So this person feels in some sense through the illusion of life and the perception of the ego that they are alone and unsupported. They do not believe that they are powerful and that they can get through this. And this might be a very turbulent and painful time for whatever your person is going through. Dear child, you are safe and loved as you continue on your journey of self-exploration. This tells me this person is in a phase or just a period of the path that is particularly hard. But I think this is something this person was kind of forced into to get them to connect with their heart. Okay, so for your person, clarifying that. Victim. I am alone. It may be a case that this person does feel very alone and unsupported. Maybe they have stepped back from friendships or families because they didn't align with them, and it's making them feel very alone and unsupported. And that can be a very hard thing to go through, that phase of expansion and healing and awareness where you start to fall away from those you once knew. Okay, and so for you, this victim energy, why are things such a struggle? Take a breath, dear one, and allow yourself to feel the flow of life through you. Release your need to do and just be. This feels like somebody with the yellow energy that's very much in their head, a deep thinker, and maybe somebody who piles task and goal and responsibility upon task and goal and responsibility upon et cetera, until you reach your breaking point. And you burn the candle at both ends in some sense. And this is a habit or a lifestyle that you're not really seeing or aware of. It feels like swimming against the tide and against the flow, right? Rather than flowing with that. I am in the flow. So in being somebody who's a chronic overdoer, it has become something that reinforces a victim mentality. Like, why the heck is life so hard? It shouldn't be this hard, but everything I do is hard. And there is something in your blind spot that you're not seeing with this mentality. Let's see, I want to get some for you on that. Where does this come from? This struggle energy, reinforcing or creating a victim mindset. Please clarify this for the collective. Why are things such a struggle? Let's see here. Stagnancy caused by a perfectionism mindset. It will show up as an obsession with flawlessness where nothing feels good enough. And every detail must be perfect. It may manifest as chronic dissatisfaction with your own work, an inability to celebrate your progress, or a fear of taking risks. It is often driven by the belief that anything less than perfect will lead to failure, criticism, or loss of control. This, for some of you, if this resonates, is the foundation of the wound that this behavior and this lifestyle has sprouted from. A perfectionism mindset. This could be something that was learned in childhood through parents or critical people in some area of your life that you took to heart and kept with you. All right. What does Spirit want you to bring your awareness to right now? What does Spirit want to say to you? What does Spirit want to bring your attention to at this moment? Adventure. Can you feel, or you can feel it, can't you? A gentle tug here, a soft push there. The steady whisper of adventure humming deep within your belly, begging you to come and dance with it. So, what are you waiting for? Make the change, take the risk, embark on the journey. You were never meant to thrive within anything else but that which makes your soul come alive. So in this perfectionism mindset, this constantly needing to do, and seeking some imaginary finish line of, if I do this, if I achieve this, then I will feel good enough, or I will feel how I want to feel, or that I'm where I need to be. And constantly setting the goalpost to a destination that doesn't exist or is not achievable is why you keep falling short of it. And this is reinforcing a victim mindset, which is like, I'm giving so much work and effort towards my goals and I'm never meeting them. Why is life doing this to me? Why can I never get to what I'm trying to get to? And it's time to look inward and to, if this resonates with you, to address this, to take a step back and say, hey, I've been giving this this effort and I've been working towards this in this way for years and I'm still getting the same result. Perhaps it's time to take a step back, regroup, and look at what you're doing and why you're doing it and what's driving it and the result it's producing and see, is this really what I want to keep doing? What is it? Madness or whatever, doing the same thing and expecting a different result is the definition of madness or something like that. Take a step back. Look at what you're doing and the way you're trying to achieve it, and it's time to approach it a different way. You are smart enough and connected enough to receive guidance and to understand what that way is. Trust. You are never meant to thrive within anything else but that which makes your soul come alive. Does this work, does this pursuit make you feel alive? Or do you feel something other than that? Okay. And let's do... I want to get a different deck. Hang tight just a second. I'm feeling called. Okay. This Touched by a Horse deck, I just felt and guided to grab it. All right. What does Spirit want you to hear most? What guidance does Spirit have for you? Okay. Acceptance. And the picture. Occurrences are not what they may seem. Not all things which may feel or appear to be false or troubling at this time are as traumatic as they appear on the surface. You are being called to, or called upon to move into acceptance, not of the situation or the negativity, but of the truth that everything has a purpose and a reason for occurring. All will work itself out for the highest possible outcome. Release all fear. Let go of your illusion of control. At this time, your lesson is about acceptance, trust, and faith. Accept all that is divinely guided, and that what you cannot yet see is still perfect as it unfolds. Acceptance. And this could be something as simple as just seeing where you're at in your journey and with this person and where things stand between you and accepting it. Feeling into whatever happened between you and this person and acknowledging it. Not making a story around why it happened or what was really happening in their mind, but really accepting what actually happened and feeling it. Okay. And I want to close it out with an angel number. What would you like to share with the collective? Zero 0707 Awakening. Your angels encourage you to be strong in the face of adversity. The turbulent phase serves as an opportunity to expand your consciousness and achieve spiritual awakening. Release your grasp. The new perspective will bring you a deeper sense of peace and understanding. Release your grasp. This feels like acceptance, right? Where it said release, let go of the illusion of control. That is your grasp. That you can control the outcome of this. And that if you do certain things, that it will produce a certain result in this person. Love and connection is never successful or flourishing in an environment where one feels they need to control the way it goes. The beauty lies in flowing with it and witnessing it as it happens in the moment and putting no expectations, but just being present with this person, with yourself, and everything that's happening in the connection, both externally and within you. This connection is awakening you in some sense. It is connecting you to yourself on a soul level and causing you to become more aware of yourself, aware of the way you think, aware of the way in which you see this person. Okay, and I'm going to get some charms. And this could be zodiac signs, birthdays, letters in their name, things that you've done together, etc. Okay, I have the Tree of Life. I have a man and a woman on a bike together. I have a pig with wings on it. And I have Aquarius and D, T, and I. And I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope it was helpful in some way. And if it was, please let me know. And I'm sending you guys all so much love. And I'll talk to you soon.